Hello, it's Mrs.Z. Okay, today we have grade 5 mission 2, lesson 1, exit ticket. Okay, they said question 1 and A and B. Divide, then check using multiplication. That's what we're going to do. Okay, so I know we need to divide 326 divided into 53. So I like to use this area here, and then I am making the bracket. So my group is 53, and then we needed to how many groups of 353 are in 326. Okay, if I use a standard algorithm thinking, I can see to use process or procedures. If I have 3, can I make a group of 53? I can't. I'll go one number at a time. So that's what I use, a paper on the side. So I can't make any groups. I can make 0 groups if I have only 3. If I have a 32, again, I cannot make any groups of 53. So I have to go all the way to 326. And I need to think how many groups of 53 are in this number. I can guess if you round this to 53 to 50, then here you have 300. So it would be 3 in 100 you have 2, and another 100 2 more 6, another 100 is 2. So 6 would be my guess, that 6 times 53 would be that 326. And you can multiply on the side. Sometimes like people use a multiplication. So our guess was 53 times 6, and then we'll see, and we can do that. So that's what ZERN teaches you. 3 times 6 is 18. I remember 1. 6 times 5 is 30, and 1 is 31. So we were in a good choice. So it really was, it is 6. But what if you don't know how to do guessing? So what that tells you, that you still have a choice. You can think, okay, I'm going to think how many groups of 53 are in this number. All you needed to do is whole number addition. 53, that's one group, and I'm adding 53, that's 2 groups. So that will make 106. Sometimes I use the line so it helped me to add. I'm going to add 53 again, and that will make 3 groups. So now that's 9, 559. I'm going to add another 53. That will be the fourth one. Okay, again, I draw lines through it, so make sure that I am good. In 9 plus 3 is 12. Remember 1. So 5 plus 5 is 10, plus 1 is 11. I create 100. Now I have to 53 again. That's my fifth one. That is 5, 6, 265. And then I can go one more time, 53. And that would be 8, 6 and 5 is 11. Remember 1, and that is 318. So now I have my multiplication. It's lots of work, guys, but still you came with the same answer, that there are 653s in 380. Look, 318. 6 times hold on. So 6 times 53 is 318. So what that means is 6 times 53 is 318, not 326. So there will be remainder. I cannot do, you can give me 8 if you have only 6 ones. So you have to regroup the tens, and then 6 plus 10 will make, I like put 10 here and circle it, so that will be 16. So 16 minus 8 is 8, and 1 minus 1 is 0, 3 minus 3 is 0. So the remainder is 8. So now we know that the answer is going to be, there are 53 groups in this number, plus there will be remainder of 8. Okay, fifth grade needs to know answer with a fraction. So leftover is 8, and then whole group is 53. So if they say show your answer as a fraction, show your remainder as a fraction, then you will say, okay, the answer is 6, and 8 out of 53, that makes a next group. So 6 and 8 53s. That's additional information right now. They said check with multiplication. So what that means is you will do 6 times 53, okay, or 53 times 6. 53 times 6, that is 3 times 6 is 18 plus 1. 5 times 6 is 30 plus 1 is 31. So that is 318. But you need to add the remainder plus 8. And now you got yourself exact number, which is 326. So this is check. Right, and then this is how we did division. Okay, let's make it smaller so you can see a little bit better. Okay, that was all the calculation that we did for for first problem. The next problem is 192 divided into 38. You can think how many groups of 38 are in 192. So even if you don't do this at all, you just can use this strategy to see how many groups of 38 are in the 192. So let's do that. All right, make a little bit more. It looks like very blurry. I think this is better right there. Okay, good. Okay, I have problem with, okay, now it's good. Equals. So if you are struggling with division is nothing but equal sharing. So how many groups of 38 are in 192? So you can just start with them on the side thinking, okay, if this is 38, that's one group. If I add one more group, that would be 2. So 8 plus 8 is 16. Remember 1, that's 76. I add 38, that was third group. And then is 8 plus 4 is 8 by 6 is 14 plus 1 is 11. And then 38 again. That is 2. Remember 1. That's 5. 38 again. Let me see if I will work. 0. Remember 1, that is 9. It's a 9, 190. And that's how far we can go. So now, even you don't know like standard procedure of division, you know that how many 38s are in 192. Oh, they are 5. 5 times 5 whole 38s are in actually 190. So right now you can see this is 192. So that will be remainder of 2 there. So you're not obliged to stick with you have to listen to your instinct and find solution on your own way. So let's now see how we can do it if we needed to practice standard algorithm. 192 divided into groups of 38. In this case, I can round 38 to 40, and then I can count 40, and 40 is 80, 80 and 40, 120, and 40, 160. So if I go 40 more, that would be about 200, but I round up, so it's good. You can guess 4, but then it would be too low. So you're gonna finally go back, and you will come up with this that is 5/38 in there. But it's okay if you, let's see how you can practice. Like you guess, you round this and you think it's 4, then you will go back and you will readjust your thinking. So it's the same thing process, one number at a time. So if I have 1, I cannot make group of 38. If I have 19, I cannot make a groups of 38. Finally, I have 193, 2, and there are 5 groups of. You can also see this multiplication. 5 times 8 is 40. 0, I remember 4. Okay, 5 times 3 is 15, plus 4 is 19. That's how you could use that. And when you subtract, you will have a remainder of 2, which is exactly what we did. Now we need to check. 5 times 38 must equal close to 190, and then we need to add 2 more. So let's see how that will be. Check. Okay, so 38 times 5 plus 2 must equal 192. And then you can say 5 times 8 is 40. 5 times 30 is 150. So together is 190. And then plus 2 equals 192. And that is way of checking your answer as well. All right. So this was B, and it was exit ticket to grade 5 mission 2 lesson 21. And that was make it smaller so you can see what we did. Okay, so for this one we did this, and then we check with standard algorithm, and then multiplication to see our answer. Stay safe, make smart choices. Love you. Bye.